You're about to hear yourself in cringe, possibly. Okay. There we go. We are live. And ready to start, unless people have questions. Ready to go? Thumbs up? I need to see thumbs from everyone. Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. All right, this is the 2020 World Series of Certamen semifinal round. Yay. Okay, toss up one for any player. Oh, wait, I don't have the chat up. Okay. Toss up one for any player on, one second.
While you're getting that started, do we want to have quick team introductions for people on the stream?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's do team introductions. And then while you're doing that, if you could say whether you're captain, like who, just like introduce yourself as the captain, because I think Emily needs that information. So go ahead. Let's start with week T name.
I am David Jaffe from Week T name. I am the captain. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Mom and Gracie.
I am Dan Washaleski of Week T name. I am not the captain. Hi, David's mom and Gracie.
I'm Will Nifong of Week T name, and I am not the captain, but I did once teach both of these rogues. Hello, Mama Jaffe and Gracie, whom I've never met. How is that possible? I don't know. Anyway, hello.
Okay, so let's have the strangers with candy introduce themselves.
All right, we're Strangers with Candy. I'm Kyle. I'm not really sure how we got this far. And I don't know that we need a captain because you're assuming we're going to get a toss-up,
I'll
right?
do it. I'll
Okay,
take
there you
that
go.
responsibility. Yeah, I'm Richard, and I'm the team captain, apparently.
And I'm Julia, and I wish I was the team captain, but oh well.
And then we'll have the Wack Enclitic rules introduce themselves.
All right, this is a good start. So we'll do it out of order. So, Wack Enclitic rules. My name is Nikhil. I'm not the captain, but I will most likely be shouting answers at Henry.
Hi, I'm Henry of the Wack Enclitic rules. I am Henry, the most bearded shot. I am the captain, and I would like to extend salutations to David's mom and Gracie. I don't know them, but they seem like nice people. Hi.
She's giving us virtual brownies as we speak.
How nice.
Yeah.
I knew they were nice people.
Yeah.
I'm Matthew, Wack Enclitic rules. Let's see, when I was in JCL, I met Henry because he was my intermediate Certamen coach. I played at NJCL with Ben my junior and senior year, and I met Nikhil this summer doing online Certamen.
I'm Ben from Team Wack.
Hi, Ben.
Hello.
Can I jump in again? My beautiful fiance Olivia is also watching from downstairs, and she angrily texted me. So
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. I'm sorry.
Hi, Olivia. Okay. Alrighty. I think we can get started now. Thank you for those lovely introductions. Matt's speech was especially wonderful. Okay. This is 2020 World Series of Certamen, the semifinal round. Toss up one for any player on any team. Sometimes the actual credited name of a TV character differs from a more widely used popular name. Translate into Latin the credited name of this character from The Mandalorian. Oh, wait. Shoot. It's a visual. I didn't see that, guys. Whoopsies. Okay, we're gonna pretend that never happened. And yeah, because I don't have another question.
I won't tell if you won't.
Just let me know when you want me to share the screen.
Go ahead. Exactly, Matt. Okay, so there's your visual, and I'll give you.
There are buzzes already, I think.
There's a buzz. I think is it? Oh gosh.
I buzzed under the what happened. That's when the picture came up.
It is Pogger Henry.
Infans Yoda.
No. Wait. No. Wait. This is confusing. Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome. Pog. Pog.
Okay, so that didn't go exactly as planned, but hopefully the round will be better after this. My brain is kind of fried, so bear with me.
Could you repeat what the toss-up was?
Yes, I will. Sometimes the actual credited name of a TV character differs from a more widely used popular name. Translate into Latin the credited name of this character from The Mandalorian, popularly known as Baby Yoda. That's the part that you didn't get that Henry had gotten, but more probably.
I don't think the credited name is Baby Yoda, is it?
I don't know if we totally asked.
I trust whatever's on the page, and if Aspen says yes,
it is.
Then I'm cool with that.
Infans is in fact on the page.
Boo!
So, you also could have said puer proles, and then there's an etc. after that.
It wasn't your answer, Henry, Baby or Infans Yoda?
It was Infans Yoda.
That's not his credited name.
Wait, do I just...
Are you saying that I should have just said Infans, David?
Hold tight.
That's what I...
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm understanding what the issue is.
Well, the question says his popular name is Baby Yoda, and it said that the credited name is often different than the popular name.
Can we chalk this one up to moderator discretion? It's a very popular buzz phrase.
Okay, so I'm trusting Emily here because I think she knows this much better than I do. And Emily says it's wrong. So...
Oh, wait, she's giving a hand.
It's wrong. But you already know the answer to the question, which is a problem. So I am going to text the powers that be.
I can check further, Austin. I'm going on what the question said.
I think we should text the powers that be and then get and see what they say, and I'll try not to screw up the rest of the round.
So I guess let's move on to toss up 2.
Yeah, I think we need to keep this thing moving. But wait, Austin, are you there?
I'm here.
My phone died. Can you get a hold of the powers that be for me?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna hold tight for toss up 1, but here comes toss up 2.
Do you want a line in between questions in the chat?
I was already ahead of you.
Awesome.
But thank you for the reminder. Toss up 2 for any player on any team. In one of the most well-written songs of the year, Justin Bieber remarks, "You got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy." Although Bieber's desire for yumminess is metaphorical, what literal yet revolting Strangers with Candy 1, Kyle.
Well, that was bad buzz. I was going to say Anafra, so I have to go with that.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. The Wack Enclitic rules, Matt.
Metonymy?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Now I have to read the toss-up all over again, so I want to take 10 fake points away from both of those teams, even though they have no points. But anyway, toss-up. In one of the most well-written songs of the year, Justin Bieber remarks, "You got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy." Although Bieber's desire for yumminess is metaphorical, what literal yet revolting type of yum yum did Demophon, Thyestes, and Tereus all unknowingly consume? Weak tea name, David Jaffe.
Their own children.
That is correct. Their own children, and exactly what is on the page. So that's good. Bonus for the weak tea name. What constellation was placed in the sky after Mestusius served the blood of Demophon's children to him mixed with wine?
I think it's like the bowl or something like that. I can't believe I don't know this better because Mestusius is famously Cookie Howard's like favorite like person to toss up. So, but I think it is like a mixing bowl or something along those lines. And there's a clue. There was a clue about wine in there. So
Yeah,
let's say the bowl. Final answer.
Yeah, the bowl is correct. So that's 15 on toss-up 2. And we'll move on to toss-up 3, which is also a visual. Whenever you get the chance.
Can we get a line in chat to distinguish the questions?
Yeah, I just hadn't done it yet. Oh, thank you, Emily.
All right, let me screen share.
All right, so I'll give you a few seconds to look at that.
Would it be possible to zoom in a little?
Is that better?
Okay, hopefully that's better. So here's toss-up 3 for any player on any team. You're looking at a scene from season 1, episode 3 of The Good Place, in which Chidi is attempting to teach Eleanor about ethics, whose name has been David Jaffe.
Aristotle.
Yeah, whose name has been covered with a pink box. It's Aristotle. So bonus for David's team. Identifying Aristotle as the philosophical successor to Plato can be mainly attributed to what 10-book work which attempts to show how a person can lead a flourishing life?
Nicomachean Ethics.
Can you repeat the question, Aspen?
Yeah, identifying Aristotle as the philosophical successor to Plato can be mainly attributed to what 10-book work which attempts to show how a person can lead a flourishing life?
This seems to me like it's after Aristotle. Like, I don't know who.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something by Cicero. 10-book work.
Need an answer.
How about De Officiis by Cicero?
So we're looking for the Nicomachean Ethics.
Sorry.
Will.
That's all right.
So
always listen to your teachers, kids.
10 points on toss-up 3 and a lesson learned. And we'll go to toss-up 4. Toss-up 4 for any player on any team. After much internal strife and division, the WSOC staff would like to issue a correction for a previous question, specifically the bonus of question 2 in round 2, in which we said a hawk is like basically a falcon. WSOC Chief Bird Officer Chris Sloan would like to apologize for someone on our staff writing a factually incorrect bird question and clarify that hawks and falcons are not closely related. In trying to educate themselves on the subject, the staff, Matt,
Accipiter.
can you repeat?
Accipiter.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So I'll repeat. After much internal strife and division, the WSOC staff would like to issue a correction for a previous question, specifically the bonus of question 2 and round 2, in which we said a hawk is like basically a falcon. WSOC Chief Bird Officer Chris Sloan would like to apologize for someone on our staff writing a factually incorrect bird question and clarify that hawks and falcons are not closely related. In trying to educate themselves on the subject, the staffer in question couldn't figure out what the difference between a hawk and a falcon is, but did learn that the English word peregrine is ultimately derived. Strangers with Candy, Kyle.
Auger Field.
Yes, that's correct. But did learn that the English word peregrine is ultimately derived from what Latin noun, which means field. And I'm okay with you providing extra information because it's correct.
It's not wrong.
And my hand was on the mic, so I'm going to stop doing that because apparently it's causing a lot of noise. And the official ruling is that infanziota is wrong. So
I bemoan the powers that be, but I respect their adjudication.
So we are going to have to do something about it, maybe.
If
but
it
we'll
matters.
see.
This is semis.
Okay. Bonus for Strangers with Candy. The staffer could figure out some important distinctions between hawks and what more fun type of bird, whose Latin name was Phoenicopterus. What is this type of bird into which Caeneus was transformed after the battle between the Lapis and the Centaurs? I know I butchered that, so I'll paste it.
Do you know Mr. Drugan?
I should know this one. By the way, this might be our only airtime, so use it wisely.
Use it wisely. Oh, so much pressure.
Oh, it was like a yellow bird. What's a yellow bird? Canary or something?
Tweety bird.
You say Tweety bird? What else you say? Canary's probably the best I got.
Is that what we're gonna go with?
Yeah.
Oh, you're captain.
All right. Canary. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We were looking for flamingo here.
Not even close.
So yeah. So 10 points on toss at 4, and we'll go on to toss at 5, after which we'll have the score check. So toss at 5 for any player on any team. In 2019, 33 parents of college applicants faced charges of criminal conspiracy for paying $25 million to influence Wack Enclitic rules. Ben.
Didius Julianus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For paying
Pog.
$25 million to influence admission decisions at top universities. The Romans were also familiar with the idea of buying unearned privileges. What Roman paid $25,000 to each member of the Praetorian Guard, essentially buying himself the throne in 193 AD? It is Didius Julianus.
It's a shame we don't have power
Nice.
in Certamen.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would definitely be power then. Bonus, whom the father-in-law of Pertinax did Julianus outbid for the throne? Whom the father-in-law of Pertinax did Julianus outbid for the throne?
Who lost that eBay election?
Sulpicianus.
Sulpicianus, final answer.
Yes, sir. It is Sulpicianus.
Pog.
So nice. And that's 15 on 5, and we'll do the score check whenever the scorekeepers are ready.
Okay, after 5, Wack Enclitic rules has 15, but potentially just 5 since they had a negative at some point. Weak T name has 25, and Strangers with Candy 10 or a possible 0 with their negative 10.
Yes. Okay. Awesome
Way
job.
to go, teams. Woo!
Yeah. Woo. Okay. Toss-up 6 for any player on any team. In the ancient world, it was commonplace to marry someone without ever seeing them first. In the modern world, this idea might seem strange to some, but remains in numerous cultures around the world. Give the title of the hit Netflix series featuring dates in pods. Henry.
Oh, this didn't go where I thought it would. Podwife.
Richard.
90 Day Fiance.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the other team. In the ancient world, it was commonplace to marry someone without ever seeing them first. In the modern world, this idea might seem strange to some, but remains in numerous cultures around the world. Give the title of the hit Netflix series featuring dates in pods that culminate in the unseen engagement of a number of couples, the Latin name of which would be Amor Est Caecus. Oh, sorry, David. David Jaffe.
I was gonna say Love is Blind.
Yes, I trust you. Also because like everyone has watched that show, so or heard of it. Bonus. The most popular mythological example of Love is Blind would of course be Psyche. After breaking the rules and beholding her husband, she had to undergo many trials to try to placate her angry mother-in-law. Venus demanded 4 tasks of increasing difficulty of Psyche. Normally, we would only ask for 2 or maybe 3, but this is the semis, baby. Name all 4 tasks that Psyche completed.
Something with ants, right?
Yeah, she had to sort a bunch of grains, and the ants helped her. She had to, God, I'm gonna get them wrong. She had to get some golden wool, I think, and the reeds helped her? Question mark. She had to get a box of Persephone's beauty, or I should say, I guess Proserpina's
I need
beauty.
an answer.
All right, final answer. Do you guys know the last one? The final answer is she had to sort some grains. She had to get some like gold wool. She had to go get a box of Proserpina's beauty, and she had to, I think, get some water from a river.
Can you be more specific? Specifically about the last one.
I'm thinking it's the river Styx.
Okay, yes, that is correct. So you got all 4.
That's nice.
Nice. So
Is it a tower helps her at some point, I think? Is that true?
I thought it was like a hawk that helped her with the water.
It might have been a falcon, do you know?
Yeah.
That?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hawks and falcons, they're
almost the same.
They're basically the same thing.
She was about to throw herself off, but then the tower talked to her, and she did it.
What a pog play by the tower.
Weak T Name would like to officially apologize to the bird community for mixing up.
okay. So going on to toss-up 7, which is also a visual. Okay, I'll give y'all a few seconds to examine that.
Can we have a line in the chat also?
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, toss-up 7 for any player on any team. Betcha thought the bird questions were done. You were not correct. You're looking at 4 different images taken from the subreddit r/birds with arms. Identify by letter and name the bird who's about to have a really bad day when he uses the object he's holding to challenge Apollo to a Nikhil.
G, the cardinal.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Henry. Or not Henry. David.
D the The cardinal represents Anne.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the remaining team. Betcha thought the bird questions were done. You were not correct. You're looking at 4 different images taken from the subreddit r/birds with arms. Identify by letter and name the bird who's about to have a really bad day when he uses the object he's holding to challenge Apollo to a music contest. Julia.
B, the really ripped eagle.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So, David, you were on the right track with saying who the cardinal represented.
Is it Marcius?
It's Marcius.
I'd argue that we did identify who D was. It is a cardinal.
I mean, yeah, but you didn't say what was on the page. And
You know, that
this is
seems
World
like a fair
Series.
rule. I respect the council's decision. If it's not on the page, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Talking to you, Chris.
There are no challenges in World Series, unfortunately. So,
Must feel nice.
yes, it does feel nice for once.
Where's Susan Shearer?
Okay. Toss of 8 for any player on any team. What Latin noun literally means a goad or stick used mainly, Matt?
In Latin, stimulus.
Yeah, a goad or stick used mainly for cattle and has been in the American public consciousness in 2020 because everyone wants their piece of that 2 trillion. It is a stimulus. Bonus. Now, using utor, translate into Latin, many Americans have thought, if not said at some point this year, if only I had used the stimulus more wisely. I'll paste it.
Oh,
Is
we're
the
using
many Americans thing part of the translation?
Are we translating from the if only or the many Americans?
We're translating from the if only.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. O C usus SM what pecunia stimuli. It's second, Matt.
They probably just have stimulo on the page.
Sure. Stimulo sapientios. Yeah.
Let's see if we.
Let's be fancy. Let's say OC.
Let's not.
You're
Let's
right.
do
It might not be on the
page.
page. You're
Let's do it on the
right. So we're going to go with that. Final answer, utinam sapientios stimulo usus SM.
That is on the page.
Is OC on the page? I'm curious.
No.
Oh. That's a shame.
Thank you, Matt, for your realism there. I appreciate that.
I've learned in the past 3 years.
Yeah, eventually you get around to it. Okay, let me just do my lines. Toss up 9 for any player on any team. Which member of the White House's coronavirus task force is being described in this sentence? Post milita visit et statum praefecti meruisset erat novem annos directrix CDC. Will. You're on mute.
Is it Dr. Burks?
It is Dr. Burks. It's Dr. Deborah Burks. So nice.
Well done.
Bonus for weak T name. Dr. Burks, as a brilliant and accomplished scientist who continues to serve her country, has inspired young girls and women alike to emulate her by wearing her signature scarves. Using the word omictorium for scarf and an ablative absolute, say, with her neck tied by a scarf.
Would you mind posting that in the chat, Aspen?
I am already on it.
Thank you. So with her neck tied by a scarf, I guess colo
amicto, right? No, king toe.
Would legato make sense?
Bound? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Colo amictorio legato.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, need an answer.
Okay, final answer, colo amictorio legato.
Yeah, that works. They have necto here, but I know off the top of my head that lego means to bind.
But is it on the page?
Henry.
I just think we should be consistent in our ruling.
I mean, like, but it's different, you know?
Sure.
The bird
It isn't, but
question
sure.
is a substantially different type of question than this is.
No,
You did not give what the question was asking for. So, but they did give what the question was asking for, and correctly. So I'm going to award them points for it. I feel like I'm being all righteous right now. Okay, sorry. Toss up 10. And I'll do my lines. Okay. Toss up 10 for any player on any team. Towards the end of Travis Scott's Fortnite concert, a giant Travis Scott, whose head has been turned into a planet, rides through outer space on top of a different planet, while more planets circle around them. This part of the concert has many thematic similarities to the work of what first century? Ben.
Manilius's Astronomica.
Yeah, fine. To the work of what first century AD author who wrote a 5-book didactic poem about astrology and astronomy is Manilius, and the work is Astronomica, but
Man,
although that is
I was about to
neither,
get all righteous.
although it is neither in the question or the answer, but
all right, we're even.
Yeah, but Astronomica is correct, and you did provide Manilius. So bonus. Earlier, Scott sings Sicko Mode in the midst of a burning theme park beneath a weird red cube thing in the sky. This strange, somewhat apocalyptic imagery evokes the dark prophecies of what Latin author, who is portrayed in Book 1 of Lucan's Bellum Civile as describing possible scenarios for the destruction of the earth?
That looks right,
Yep.
game.
With
We're gonna go with
Figuli and
Nigidius.
Nigidius.
You want to say it, Ben? I'll defer to you. No, Ben, you seem to be insisting. Ben, would you like
I
to
was
deliver
just
the answer?
saying something stupid that just.
All right, we're going with Nigidius Figulus as our answer.
Yeah, it is Nigidius Figulus, and this question is getting way over asked, if I'm being honest.
This is actual facts.
Yes, somebody agrees with me. I feel like I've heard that question like how many times in the past few months?
A lot.
Um,
We all collectively thought it was a cool question.
Yes. Okay, that's 10, so we got to do a score check.
At the halfway point, we have Wack Enclitic Rules with 45, Weak Tea Name with 55, and Strangers with Candy 10.
Wow, it's anyone's game, y'all.
Woo.
Okay, keeping it close. Toss of 11 for any player on any team. On July 24th, the world lost Regis Philbin, the hardest working man in show business. Most famous for his television appearances, Philbin was also the author of 2 autobiographies, the first of which is entitled I'm Only One Man. What Roman could also have used this title for his autobiography? Ben. Answer,
Atticus.
please. I'm sorry, that's not correct. Kyle.
Augustus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the third team. On July 24th, the world lost Regis Philbin, the hardest working man in show business. Most famous for his television appearances, Philbin was also the author of 2 autobiographies, the first of which is entitled I'm Only One Man. What Roman could also have used this title for his autobiography, a reference to his single-handed defense of the Pons Sublicius against the forces of Lars Porsena? David Jaffe.
Horatius Cocles.
That is correct. Bonus for David's team. Regis's most famous co-star was, of course, Kelly. Horatius might have had 2 co-stars had he not ordered them to cut the bridge. Name one of these 2 men.
I'm not sure. I'm thinking one starts with a V, maybe. I really don't remember them. Man, I have my students read this to you. I think maybe Veturius or something like that.
Need an answer.
I have no idea. Veturius, final answer?
Solid guess. It's Titus Herminius and Spurius Lartius. You could have
Spurius
provided
Lartius.
either of those. That was a toughie though. So going on to 12. So toss up 12 for any player on any team. In Roman mythology, Neptune sought help from a minor deity in pursuing a sea nymph. Name this deity, whose namesake animal has made an appearance in the canals of Venice for the first time in hundreds. Ben.
Bacchus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct, Nikhil. Or no, same team. Okay, I'll repeat. In Roman mythology, Neptune sought help from a minor deity in pursuing a sea nymph. Name this deity, whose namesake animal has made an appearance in the canals of Venice for the first time in hundreds of years, and who was rewarded by being immortalized as a constellation. In Roman mythology, Neptune sought help from a minor deity. Will. You're on mute again.
Delphinus?
Yeah, it's Delphinus. Neptune sought help from a minor deity in pursuing a sea nymph. Name this deity whose namesake animal has made an appearance in the canals of Venice for the first time in hundreds of years and who was rewarded by being immortalized as a constellation. It's Delphinus. Okay, bonus. Sadly, the dolphins returning to the canals of Venice is fake news, but Neptune's successful wooing of the sea nymph is not. Name this Roman nymph whose Greek counterpart is Amphitrite.
Amphitrite. I don't know that I ever have heard this. Neptune's consort, but it's not Amphitrite.
I don't know.
What does Amphitrite mean? Is there a
like a round trite? I don't know.
circumtrite?
Please.
I'll defer to Wasilewski and let him share that one just one more time with the world.
Yeah, circumtrita.
Can I add like 10 fig points to that team? Okay. The answer is actually Salacia or Salakia or however I want to pronounce that. In any case,
like
yeah.
Salt Lady or something.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's just 10 points on 12, and we'll go on to 13 after I clear. Okay. Toss up 13 for any player on any team. Consider the following Latin nouns: hebdomas, later, comprehensio, obsonium. Give the noun and meaning for the word from the list described with this Latin sentence. Est verbum quod solebat dici plerumque aiuenibus declarare indefinitum longum spatium temporis. Henry.
Hebdomadus. Hebdomas.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Okay.
I'll repeat. Consider the following Latin nouns: hebdomas, later, comprehensio, obsonium. Give the noun and meaning for the word from the list described with this Latin sentence. Dan.
Hebdomas, meaning week.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat. Consider the following Latin nouns: hebdomas, later, comprehensio, obsonium. Give the noun and meaning for the word from the list described with this Latin sentence. Est verbum quod solebat dici plerumque aiuenibus declarare indefinitum longum spatium temporis. I'll repeat. Consider the following Latin nouns: hebdomas. Kyle.
I just did that to spare you, but hebdomas, grass.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So the answer here is listed as, because young people are dumb, there are actually two answers here, which could be later brick or comprehensio grip.
I haven't seen this question, honestly, so I don't know why that's the answer. It is the word which was being accustomed to be said mostly by young people to declare an indefinitely long span of time. Yeah. So it's a thing that young people are saying to describe a long span of time, I guess.
Where's my problem?
Yeah, like I haven't seen anybody in a grip or in a brick. Trust
I
me.
must be so old.
Yeah, if you're 22, you're too old for that question.
Dang, man. Deep cut.
Okay. We got to move on. So toss up 14 for any player on any team. Harry Potter mania refuses to. No kidding. Oh gosh. Harry Potter mania refuses to. No kidding. Let's move on to a new fandom. What character, whose nickname might be rendered in Latin as Ille Albus Lupus, has been made famous by video games? A recent show on Netflix. Matt.
The White Wolf.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. David.
Wolverine.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Henry.
I'm on the same team.
Yeah, you are. Kyle.
I'm way off on this. The Witcher?
Yeah, it's The Witcher. Has been made famous by video games. A recent show on Netflix starring Henry Cavill in a book series by Andrzej Sapkowski. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bonus. Using the noun maleficus for Witcher, translate into Latin this line from Jaskier's song about Geralt. Toss a coin to your Witcher. So you're translating toss a coin to your Witcher, essentially.
You got this, Mr. Drugan.
All
I'll
right.
give you all the moral support you need.
All right.
I defer.
Okay. Yakta.
I need an answer.
Yakta Numum Malefico Tuo.
I don't think I can accept. Oh, thanks. I trust you, David.
I think that's Ken, but I also think that's fine.
That's fine. We took it. Yeah, that sounds fine. I was just not going to take it because something different was on the page and I thought it was wrong for some reason. But yeah, that's fine. So 15 points on 14, and we'll go to 15 after which we'll have the score check. Toss up 15 for any player on any team. This is a visual, so we'll wait for that first. Maybe that's why this is taking so long, Chris, because you put like 6 visuals in here. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to examine that. Okay. Sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to blame you. Toss up 15. Public service announcement. The answer to this question is not people. You are looking at a meme that might represent a mythological pair of brothers. How did the one of the brothers accused of David?
He escaped through like the keyhole and then dragged the cattle backwards by their tails and like swept away their footprints.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Henry.
I was just going to say that he led them backwards.
Okay, I'll repeat. Public service announcement. The answer to this question is not people. You are looking at a meme that might represent a mythological pair of brothers. How did the one of the brothers accused of a crime cover his tracks? Kyle.
Tied a broom to the tail of the cattle.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
What do you have?
1 second. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Oh, sorry. Okay. So you were close, David, but like just not quite there. So yeah, no points on 15, but we'll do the score check. Oh,
After
sorry.
15.
I'll say the answer first. He made sandal brushes out of reeds to eliminate the tracks. That was the answer. Thanks for the
Cool.
reminder, Henry.
I just wanted to know how close we all were.
Okay, now the score check.
Okay, after 15, Wack Enclitic rules 45, weak T name 80, and Strangers with Candy 25.
Yay! Good job, everyone. Okay, so let's move along. Toss-up 16. The Greek concept of arete is best exemplified by what two heroes who bested Thanatos at games of Naues Longi and Indicium recruited Socrates for their history project and will follow up their Henry.
Bill and Ted on their excellent adventure.
Thank you for saving me from that. It will follow up their Expeditio Praestons and Iter Dirum with a third movie set to be released in August. Bill and Ted. Bonus, translate Mirabilium or Mirabilia apud orbem K occident. I'll paste it.
Thank you. It's been ages since I've seen Bill and Ted.
Miracles happen at Planet K, maybe?
Yes. Is this a question or is this a sentence? Is the question mark from the question, Aspen?
It's from the question.
I guess that didn't answer my question.
So like it's a declarative sentence or a question that we're translating?
I need an answer.
I defer to Matt.
Miracles happen at Planet K. Question mark if that is the intonation you so desire.
It's so hard to tell from what you told us.
Yeah, I don't even know. So what I have, I think that your like translation like accurately translates the Latin. But Ken says it's a no from me, dog. So no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
No, Chris, no.
So what we are looking for, strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Oh, it's the Circle K.
So I'm sorry, no points on that bonus.
I respect the decision.
But we'll go on. There's more questions to be scored. Toss-up 17 for any player on any team. Lovers of history, culture, and architecture were horrified when the roof of the Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire, severely damaging one of France's most iconic buildings. The Romans likely felt a similar horror when what structure in the campus Kyle?
Domus Aurea.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. David.
The Pantheon?
The Pantheon is correct. When what structure in the campus Martius burned down twice, once in 80 AD and again in 110 AD. It is the Pantheon. Bonus for David's team. It is intended that Notre Dame be restored. Which emperor restored the Pantheon for the second time and added the Pantheon's iconic dome?
Hadrian.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hadrian for sure.
Tally Boatwright will kill me if I'm wrong. I think.
The second, can you, Aspen, would you read the years? Were there years in the toss-up?
Once in 80 AD and again in 110 AD.
So that checks out, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Hadrian final?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hadrian is correct. So 15 on 17, and we'll go on to 18, which is another visual. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds. Toss-up 18. You are looking at an image from the bestest handle We Rate Dogs, which rates pictures of dogs out of a scale of 10. This is a picture of Miko. How would Miko's rating be expressed as a lot? David. Or, sorry. I think that was David, but can someone confirm?
I see
I have
Dan.
Dan first on my.
Okay. I think that is Dan, but I put like a line in and then it got messed up. So Dan.
Trey Deckham. Damn it. Dex Dye.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Henry.
Tre decem partes decimi.
Yeah, that is correct. You also could have just said Tre decem decimi, but I know you probably wouldn't do that. So
I just forgot which part I could leave out, so I gave them all.
I thought you were just like giving them all to be extra.
No, I honestly just forgot which of the three could not be there.
Bonus. Often people don't heckin' get that We Rate Dogs only rates dogs. Using the verb aistimo for rate, please translate into Latin their admonition. We only rate dogs. Please only send in dogs. Oh, there's another visual? Okay. There's another visual, so scroll down, Emily. Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. Very good. We only rate dogs, please. Matt, does aistimo take a genitive like this? We only rate dogs? No, okay. Thank you.
It's what I put in the chat.
Canis aestimamos tantum imite obsecro canis. I'm going to defer to you. I defer to Matt.
Okay. Canis aestimamos tantum imitite obsecro canis. Tantum.
Can you repeat?
Canes aestimamos tantum imitite obsecro canes tantum.
Only. Yeah, that's fine. And confirmed. Fine. Okay. So 15 points on toss up 18. And then we'll go on to 19, after which we'll have the score check. So toss up 19 for any player on any team. Remember how disappointing the Game of Thrones finale was? Potentially the crappiest end in TV show history. What Roman emperor faced his crappiest end when David?
Oh my god, I'm gonna forget it. Is it Vespasian?
Vespasian is correct. What Roman emperor faced his crappiest end when he succumbed to diarrhea? Speaking his famous last words, why puto deus fio? Bonus for David's team. Game of Thrones fans were so pissed off at how terrible season 7 was that they began a petition to rewrite the season. What later emperor must have been equally as pissed when he stopped to urinate and was shanked by Martialis?
Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, I'll actually paste it, and then you can just read it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I don't know what Pog is, but Pog back at you, Henry.
Yeah, the game.
Equally as pissed when he stopped hearing a shank by I don't know who Martialis is. I love you, Ken. Will, you have any idea, Dan?
I can name.
Let's say our final answer is Karis.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was Kara Kala. Just a few syllables off.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, and nice stalling technique there. It was really smooth.
I learned that from the JCLers.
Learn from the best.
Score check after 19 whenever you're ready, scorekeepers.
Going into the final question, Wack Enclitic rules 70, weak tea name 105, strangers with candy 25.
Woo, good job, everyone. So we are going into the final toss-up. So let me switch modes here. Okay. Toss-up 20 for any player on any team. The last letter of the Latin noun for snow and the genitive singular ending for the first declension provide the first two names of whose child born David?
Elon Musk and Grimes.
Yeah, that's correct. The first two names of whose child born May 4th of this year. Bonus for David's team. The child's second middle name was deemed illegal under California law because it contained a numeral. In proper Roman fashion, Musk and Grimes changed the name to the Roman numeral equivalent. Give that Roman numeral.
It's like, what was it? It's like, it's XAE.
This was like the second middle name, right?
Yeah, it's it's a number. I can't remember. I think we need to know what the number is.
Right. I'm feeling like 9 or 7.
I'm gonna say final answer XVII.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's just XII. So close.
I don't feel bad about not knowing that whole name.
One second. Okay, so we're not going to replace toss-up 1 or anything. So it will just do the final score.
Final score. Strangers with Candy, 25. Wack Enclitic Rules, 70. Weak Tea Name, 115.
All right, good job, everyone. Thanks for coming and for dealing with my
Take it, David.
stumbles.
Take it all the way to the end.
Good game, everyone.
Thank you for reading, Aspen. Good game.
No problem.
Thanks for the questions. Thanks for everything. I don't want to explain to the post office what this is.